Hello students, good morning. Hope you are fine and have completed the previous chapter in the copy and also have learnt. I have always told you that if you have any doubt, you can ask me. On Saturdays, I will clear it. Okay. So today we will continue the chapter which we were doing. We were doing chapter 10, India Wins Freedom. This was the chapter we were doing. So what were the things we had learned in the previous class? We had learned, these are the things we learned. A quick recapitulation we will have. We learned that freedom is a fundamental right. We have some many fundamental rights, okay? So one of them is your freedom. Everybody wants to live a free life, I told you, and not even animals like to live into bounds, okay? So freedom is our right, and that's why Bal Gangadhar Tilak said that freedom is my birthright and I shall have it, okay? Then we learned that in olden days, golden sparrow, India was a golden sparrow. It was rich and prosperous. That's why people wanted to conquer it. Then European merchants in India, different European merchants and European countries came here to have business. Dutch, Portuguese, French and English. From all four, the English were the one who established their business in India in 1600. Okay, these are the things we had learnt in the previous class. Today we shall learn the revolt of 1857. As I told you in the previous class that within 50 to 60 years the Britishers had gained a firm footing in India and all the power had come into their hands. So what they were doing? The Indian had become very discontented, very unhappy with the rule of Britishers as they were doing everything for their own benefit and sending all the beneficial things and doing everything for their country. All the business they did here, but everything they took to the Europe, okay? And they were not helping the Indians to develop. So Indians were in slavery. So there was an incident that Mangal Pandey, one of the Indian soldier, he went against the Britishers. Okay, the reason was that they were asked to bite the gunpowder of the gunpowder of the which was used. It was made up of the fat of the animals of cow and pig. So they refused to do it as it was unholy according to the religion, and that's why they revolted. So Mangal Pandey was there, Rani Lakshmi Bai was there. So there was a fight against the Britishers. Okay. In the beginning, of the stage, they were successful in going against the Britishers. They did a lot of things against the Britishers. But later on, the Britishers were so powerful that they did not allow this all revolt to go against them. So as you have the both Hindu and Muslims during the 1857 revolt, they came together to fight against the Britishers. Okay, like as I have told you, Hindu Muslim came together to chase the Britishers out of the country, and they took the help of Bahadur Shah Zafar. Clear? So in 1857, Hindu, Muslim both came together to remove the Britishers out of the country, and they took the help of Bahadur Shah Zafar. He was a Mughal emperor in India, okay, and he was commander and chief of the Mughal army. So in initial stages, as I told you, they were successful in going against and in the revolt, but in later Britishers curbed them. They did not allow to go against them, okay? And Bahadur Shah Zafar was imprisoned and put into jail, okay? And revolt of 1857 slowly came to an end, but it gave an idea and inspiration to the Indians to chase the Britishers out of the country by uniting together. So the revolt of 1857 is also called as the first war of independence. Okay, next we have new ideas and new awakening. So with this revolt of 1857, people also got some ideas of what? Becoming free, being united, being thinking India as their motherland. So there were some social and religious bodies who came together to give ideas to the people so that they work together for the freedom. So these were the people. Okay, Brahma Samaj was also a social group. It was run by Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Ramakrishna Mission was established by Swami Vivekanand. Arya Samaj by Swami Dayanand. Pratna Samaj by Atmaram Paduranga. Anglo-Arabian Society Sir Syed Ahmad, and Servants of Indian Society Sri Gopal Krishna Gokhale. These were some social and religious groups who worked together to and make people inspire people and tell them so that they work for the freedom. Okay, so these were the people who gave modern ideas to the people to work for the freedom. So British Governor General, okay, this is a British Governor General. His name is Lord Dalhousie. He was the Governor General of Britisher, and he introduced at that time lot of services in India. Postal services, road services, railway he introduced, and English at that time had become the medium of instruction. Okay, medium of language in that time. These things helped the above mentioned. So there was train, there was road, there was postal system available. English was the main language of instruction. So the people, as I told you, that these people all Atmaranga Paduranga, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Swami Vivekananda, Rajaram, all these people took the advantage of the facilities provided by the British governor of the road, railways, postal system, English, and made the people aware of their freedom right and united them together from all various parts of India. There were different culture and language in India. By using train, postal system, roads, English language, he united people, and also they got some idea of the how the Britishers are ruling and what is their governmental system in Europe. Okay, so all this helped them people, all the facilities which the general provided of the road, railways, postal, English helped these people to get an idea and get more ideas to get how to get freedom. Okay, what was happening that time? Britishers used to consider themselves very superior, and Indians they used to think as inferior. Okay, so what happened? Sri S.N. Banerjee was at that time an ICS officer, that is Indian Civil Service officer, and he was not allowed any equal right with the Britishers. Okay, he was not given equal status. Okay, and that time the song Vande Mataram by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay also was banned. Okay, all this was giving us fanning fire to the Indians to go against the Britishers. Okay, as again I am telling you, Britishers considered themselves very superior in Indians. They looked down whether you are of high post or low post. You are nothing in front of the Britishers. That's why Sri S.N. Banerjee, being an officer also, he was not given equal status. And Vande Mataram song by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay also was banned. All these agitated the people and made people angry to go against the Britishers. So how these people were getting ideas to go against the and getting united by the themselves to go against the Britishers. This is for all today, children. We will continue tomorrow more about the freedom. Read it. If you have not understood, you can always ask me on Saturdays. Thank you. Have a nice day.